these people here are queuing to get on a new free water taxi ride to take them to the brand new Ikea store in Brooklyn. It's a massive 346,000 square foot superstore. It's free of charge for the people who are going to shop at Ikea, and I'm going to go along with them to see how they enjoy the experience. As we're walking down the gangplank here, it's actually not a particularly big taxi. I was expecting something larger than this, but no doubt it works for the purposes that IKEA want. Okay, so we're going on board now. You can see Brooklyn across the river over there. It's only a short ride, but obviously this helps to ease traffic congestion on the other side of the river if you have a free taxi service. Okay, so we're going on the top deck now. Spectacular view of Lower Manhattan. This is IKEA's very own water taxi. Are you here for some serious shopping at IKEA, or are you just along for the ride?
Definitely going shopping. I just moved to the city and I need to furnish my new apartment.
So what do you think of travelling to the shops by ferry?
It's much better than the subway. Don't have to go underground, there's lots of sunshine, sort of makes shopping less of a chore.
And it's free as well.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Do you think actually in this city, given the immense amount of water around here, that water should be used as a method of transportation much more than it is? It doesn't seem that the rivers are as busy as they could be.
Isn't it logical? I mean, we're an island and the water surrounds us, so why not use the waters? And I think the water taxi is brilliant. I think it's one of the smartest things they could have done for this city, and they should use it more. They should use it a lot more.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, as you can see, we seem to have quite a lot of happy customers. We're just pulling into the IKEA dock, and you can see the big blue box there in the background, the iconic IKEA logo. This is the first store that they've opened in New York City, and as with most of their other store openings, it's been a bit of a local event. It's time to get off the ferry now that we're at IKEA. It's been a very novel way to travel to the shops. Better than getting stuck in a traffic jam, but there's one thing I can't quite figure out, and I think is a real problem. When I buy that flat pack bookcase at IKEA, how on earth am I going to get it back again? I mean, you've got to carry all this stuff onto the ferry to take it back to Manhattan, but I'm sure that IKEA have got a solution to that, as they seem to have to most other things. We're inside the IKEA store now, and it's the standard format around the world, a pretty familiar layout for anybody who's ever shopped at IKEA. Less familiar though to New Yorkers. I've left the IKEA store in Brooklyn and I'm back on the ferry again. I decided in the end not to buy that piece of flat pack furniture, but what about the rest of the passengers here? Did they come away with anything? We've got a couple of likely customers here. Hi there.
Hello.
Did you buy anything at IKEA?
No, we just looked around a bit and had some dinner.
So you're essentially here for the free ride, is that it?
Also, but we wanted to compare the IKEA because we're not from here. So we wanted to see
I can
if
tell
it's
that.
the same.
So the serious point about this ferry is that IKEA introduced it because there was a lot of local concern in Brooklyn that there'll be terrific traffic congestion when they open the new store. And they've introduced a couple of other new additional items to try and ease traffic congestion. There's a shuttle bus from 2 or 3 of the local subway stations to the store, and 2 buses have extended their routes, so they'll take customers directly to the front door. And on that key point of how you transport heavy furniture on a ferry, well, of course you don't, but IKEA does provide a courier service. It'll deliver heavier items the next day. The only problem with that is it'll cost you nearly $40.